Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Shreya. Today I'm going to talk about a topic that is very close to my heart because I get asked about it a lot, which is what are my experiences being a digital nomad as a female. If you are here for the first time, I'll give you some context about my background. I am an Indian and I came to Europe on a digital nomad visa to Estonia. I have been living and working from multiple countries and cities within Europe as a project manager and a product manager for my clients back in the US. So let me go ahead. I have tried to give it some words and some structure about how I have experienced being a digital nomad as a female. So I'll mostly talk about the challenges that I have faced because I want to share that I am just an ordinary person like any of you who might be watching this video. Not calling you ordinary, you all are extraordinary. But I want to say that I also started my journey from scratch, building my work as a remote worker and then also adding traveling on the top of it and becoming a digital nomad. So the first point I want to talk about is my own mental constraint. Starting with such an unconventional lifestyle and having to manage all of the things by myself seems overwhelming, and the constraint comes from my own head. I used to feel that I am not ready for it or I am not the right person who could be doing this. Maybe it is not meant for someone like me, or maybe I am completely incapable of carrying it out all by myself, working as well as traveling and planning all of my finances, planning all of my personal life. Because there are such few examples of people who are able to manage this kind of a lifestyle, it gets difficult to get inspiration from. And that's why I think it was the first biggest challenge for me to get out of that mental constraint. The second one is safety concerns. Coming from India, I hear a lot of negative news about crimes happening to females, and that's why it just gets ingrained in my head and it's so difficult to overcome it. I feel that I'm always more worried than a male would be when it comes to safety. For example, walking alone at night. And those reflexes just get too deep inside me as well. Just giving an example, when I came first to Estonia, in my second week, I got done with my work at around 8 p.m. or so, and I thought maybe I'll just go around after having my dinner and see what the city looks like. I had already heard that there is very little crime in Estonia, but when I started walking and I heard some footsteps behind me, my first reflex was to look back. And that is a common thing to do when you are walking on the streets of Delhi. And coming to Estonia and behaving the same was something that I really wanted to change, and I wanted to just break all of those safety concerns for myself and enjoy the place where I'm in. Number 3, fighting sexism at work. Again, it's a very sensitive topic for me because I have also worked in this sector previously, but the really low number of females in the IT just makes an impression in your head that maybe you're not the person for it. Establishing your own place and experience and expertise into the IT sector becomes difficult when you are also traveling. So managing it all and making sure that you are giving your best at work, not facing any gender pay gap, are some of the things that you just end up doing even without putting in the intention of doing it so. And finally, the biggest one, fighting the social judgment. A lot of people, perhaps my old friends or relatives, might feel that I am experiencing a very weird lifestyle which does not suit girls, and also worrying about their reactions, their questions, asking why you're not settling at one place and taking care of home, which is typically expected of females, but rather going and taking a very unconventional path is something that is always in the back of your head, even if you're completely far away from that system. And explaining it to people why adventure matters you more than comfort is something which I do not have words for. So all of these things went into the background, and some of them still do as a female digital nomad. So which one of these do you relate with or agree with? Let me know your questions or comments down below and I will happily respond to them. See you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Shreya.